I don't know if it is a mindset change, so to speak. I think going into last season, my first year as a head coach, it was definitely a learning experience. I had to learn some different things, and I'm sure the players were learning as well. I had to find out what motivated them, how to tap into their potential, and I think they were learning what I expected of them and what my style of coaching would be. I think going into this year, there's a little bit less of a learning curve, and we were able to kind of get right down to the style of play we wanted to play, and having Coach Woodard have another season under his belt, and with the addition of a couple other coaches, I think we've kind of got the ball, off and running right away here, and we're excited for what's ahead. A lot encompasses that senior class. With 8 players there, they've been through a lot through our 4 years together, and they're going to be counted on in big situations. I got these seniors on my penalty kill. They're on my power play. If we're up a goal late, they're going to be out there. If we're down a goal, we're going to be counting on them to hopefully get us back in that game. So, a lot is resting on the shoulders of those seniors, and I know they expect a lot of themselves. And having been with them for 4 years, I don't have to do a lot of coaching in terms of laying the groundwork for how we want to play. They know what's expected of them, and they do a great job helping our younger players along in that sense too. So, we're expecting a lot of these seniors, and I think they're excited for what the future holds this year. Being up in Stanford's definitely been an adjustment for us. Obviously losing the comfort of our facility down at Playland and having that place to go to every day to go to work has been tough. But a testament to our players is they're never complaining. For our 2 hours that we're up in Stanford each day, they come to work, and it's a business-like approach, and I couldn't be prouder of them for that. Unfortunately, we had to move some home games to the road early in the season here, and we're hitting the road again this weekend. But everything just seems to be business as usual. We come to work, whether it's practice or games, and just hoping we can get Playland up and running again to get those home games and get back in there. But for now, it's just business as usual and going to work. I think this earlier in the year, we've been fortunate enough to find, our identity as a team. We've been just tough to play against. We've been playing strong. We've been playing fast. To start our season against Plattsburgh and Elmira, we were in 2 low-scoring games that were back and forth that we gave ourselves a chance to win in both of those games. And I think to see ourselves, among the nation's elite is definitely a positive and something we can build off of there. We just haven't been giving up a whole lot. We're averaging 2 goals against in 8 games or in 4 games here, and if you're only giving up 2 or less in a game, I think you're going to win a lot of hockey games. So we're going to rest on the positive of what we've done so far, but definitely look to improve on some things that we've seen as weaknesses, and hopefully continue to get better. I think it's great that we've had contributions from 8 different players so far. Depth in scoring is a coach's dream. If you're relying on a couple individuals to get your goal scoring done, that can be a tough situation. With that said, there's certainly some players that we do have that, come some big games, whether it's, the seniors that we do have or some other goal scorers that we have in our program that we will be looking at them, hoping that they can give us those lift in some big games. But the fact that we are getting it from a bunch of different players right now, I think is something positive that hopefully we can continue to get that depth in scoring. Mary Evans has certainly had something to prove. I think she came in here as a junior this season, looking to change her role as a backup goaltender, obviously being behind our senior captain, Emmy Cote, last year. She knew the ball was in her court to be our star this year, and she's come right in and been great. She's off and running with it. She's been making the first save, and a testament to our defensive play. We've been clearing rebounds and boxing people out. And she's a competitor. I think that's her biggest strength. Any scrum in front, she's never going to give up on. And I just ask her to give us a chance to win in every game, and she's done that for sure so far against some tough competition. And hopefully she's not satisfied, which I don't think she will be at this point, and looking to continue to get better and be our starter all year long. I think for the rest of the season, we're just looking to continue to improve, individually and collectively, and continue to get better. I can only ask them to just compete every day, whether it's practice or games. Obviously we have some ultimate goals. We want to be in that national tournament, that Frozen Four, and we know that comes with setting ourselves up in conference play and getting into the playoffs. And it'd be nice to have the playoffs at Playland again. And so we're taking care of our conference schedule right now. Looking at those games, those upcoming games, and making sure that we come to play each and every day against our conference opponents. And we're going on the road against two big opponents in our conference again, and hopefully coming back with 4 points, and just taking care of the little things day after day, and hopefully that big picture will come to fruition for us.